This is Louise for MMA Crazy, and we're here with Charles Rosa. You're taking this fight on about a week's notice. How did that come about?
It came about, I was training probably about a month earlier with Robert Whiteford, and he was injured. And, my coaches, Mike Brown, Ricardo Laborio, they took me aside and they said, we want you to be the first name we put in. We feel like you're ready. You're 9-0, you're undefeated, you have all finishes, top prospect in the world, and we think you're ready. How do you feel about taking the fight? It's a little bit short notice, and that was even a month ago when they kind of told me that. And I said, I'm ready. This is my time. And they put the name in with the UFC, and I'm not sure if it went through the first time. I guess they found a different guy, Taylor Lapalus, or whatever his name is, from France, and so they kind of said, you're probably not fighting. I saw that he had a replacement, but I ended up booking a trip to Holland. I went to Holland to go to Majiro Gym, and the minute I arrived in Holland, it was just coincidental, I ended up finding out the second I landed in Holland that I was fighting Dennis Siver. So that was how I found out about it on 5 days' notice.
So what do you think of Dennis Siver as an opponent for you, as obviously making your UFC debut?
I think he's a perfect opponent for me. He's a top 10 guy. That's where I want to be. I want to be the best in the world. I want to be the UFC champion. And I think Dennis Siver, it's awesome to be able to get a top 10 guy right away. And I think he's perfect. He just tested positive for the steroids. He's coming off a year ban. He's 35 years old. He's getting older, and I'm just hitting my prime. And I think it's a perfect fight for me. I'm going to go home from Sweden undefeated.
So how have your team been helping you prepare for him on short notice?
It's been, like I said, it's a 4 or 5 day notice fight. So as far as game plan, we've been looking at a couple things. We got to talk to Robert about his game plan too, Robert Whiteford. So I kind of just see, like I said, the game plan is I'm going to go out there and fight my heart out. There's no game plan. There's not going to say I'm going to do this or that. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to fight him, and I'm going to come home with a winner.
And what kind of strengths do you think you have over him?
I think I can beat him anywhere. I know his strength is striking, but I've been going to Holland at Majiro Gym in Holland and training with the best kickboxers in the world. So, I've seen the highest level of kickboxers in the world. I know those guys that I'm going with at that gym in Amsterdam and Friesland are better than him. So I've seen the highest level, and if none of those guys can put me away, I know that he can. So it gives me a lot of confidence.
So how do you think that the fight will unfold on Saturday? Obviously, no one's seen you before. What can we expect from you?
You can expect that you're going to see me fight my heart out. It's going to be an awesome fight. I'm going to go out there, and I'm going to try to put him away from the second the fight starts to the second the fight ends, and I'm going to come home undefeated and be the winner.
Is there any pressure for you, or do you feel like you have nothing to lose?
No, like I said, I'm coming here to win, so there is pressure. I'm coming here to win, and this is what I want to do. I don't feel like I have nothing to lose because this is what I train for every day, and this is my dream. So I'm going in there. I'm going in there as hard as I can.
And when did you arrive in Stockholm? Obviously, what was that transition like from Holland to Stockholm?
It was actually really easy. It worked out great, so I didn't have the jet lag or any of the problems because I was already in Holland for 2 days before I found out about the fight. Like I said, just coincidental. I just decided I want to go to Holland to better my kickboxing, and it worked out. But it was a really easy flight, 2-hour flight from Amsterdam to Stockholm, and I was really happy. It was easy, and I got here Tuesday, and everything's going great.
Have you spent any time with the guys at American Top Team at all? Obviously in the short run-up, or have you had any wise words of advice at all?
No, not really, because when I got to Holland, I had Mike Brown. He flew out to help corner me. He's my coach at American Top Team, also my training partner. But I haven't got really much phone calls or anything because I didn't have phone service in Holland. So it was really a wild, crazy, interesting thing. I found out about this stuff. I couldn't even call my parents because I don't have phone service, and a lot of places don't have internet where I could go to. So it was pretty wild. It was actually good, I feel like, because then I didn't get too much hype around it. I kind of just got to remain calm and keep to myself and focus on the fight.
And in terms of weight cut, are you on track?
Yeah, I think I'm on track. I was a little bit nervous, obviously, right when I got it. I just stopped eating and drinking, and I was getting a little bit nervous. But we got a professional to help, and I'm ready. I'm ready now, so I'm real confident. My weight should be on point.
And your prediction for the win on Saturday?
I'm gonna be. My prediction is to win the fight. I'm gonna be the winner. So I'm hopefully first round. I have all my fights in the first round, so I'm gonna do it again.
We look forward to seeing that. Thank you very much. Good luck. Thanks.